casino is a heart-pounding place, and slot machines are its cash kings. They dominate most of the floor, with flashing lights that dazzle your eyes and sound effects that make your heart itch, as if they're tailor-made to empty your wallet. I've seen too many people walk through those doors dreaming of striking it rich, only to leave with empty hands, some without even enough for bus fare home. Slot machines aren't charities. They're the casino's money-making machines, designed to be airtight. As players, our first task is to keep our money from becoming their fuel. While slots lack the clear strategies of poker or blackjack, smart players can always outwit them with better bankroll management, mindset adjustments, and risk control. In today's video, I'm diving into 5 things you absolutely shouldn't do when playing slots. These aren't empty words. They're hard-earned lessons distilled from the casino floor, from wins and losses. I hope after reading this, you'll avoid a few pitfalls, take home more money, and maybe even find some fun under the casino's lights. When you step into a casino, the first thing to do is slide your player's card into the machine. It sounds like a cliché, but it's the easiest rule to overlook. The player's card is the casino's tool to track your gaming behavior. Yes, they're watching you, logging your betting habits, frequency, and duration. But this isn't a bad thing. Casinos are willing to buy your data with points, perks, or even lavish rewards. Not using the card is like tossing money into the water. My friend Mike religiously uses his card every time he visits MGM Grand in Vegas, and over the years, his points have scored him free suites, Michelin star restaurant vouchers, and even a U2 concert ticket. He calculated that these perks offset about 1/3 of his losses, effectively boosting his return rate. On the flip side, if you don't use the card, the casino still makes money off you, but you get nothing in return. From my years of observation and chats with industry insiders, players' card rewards typically return 20% to 40% of your expected losses. Say you play for a few hours and lose $500. The casino might give back $100 to $200 in points or perks. That's not chump change. It could be free play, dining vouchers, hotel stays, or even high-end gifts. Places like Hard Rock are especially generous with their rewards, and missing out on them might leave you kicking yourself for days. Some worry that players' cards let casinos manipulate machines to lower your win odds. This myth has circulated among gamblers for years, but I checked with an insider at one of the world's biggest slot manufacturers, and they firmly denied it. The random number generator, RNG, runs independently. The player's card only logs betting data, not outcomes. Casinos want you to use the card because it helps them analyze your habits and tailor enticing offers. For example, Bellagio in Vegas might send you coupons based on your monthly play, though it could take weeks. Mike once played for a month, lost $2,000, and got $500 in free play and a 2-night suite, which was a decent recovery. However, card rewards aren't instant. Points take time to accumulate, and perks may arrive later. Be patient, it's worth it. But here's a caveat: short visits. If you're just passing through a casino to grab a gift, eat, or play for 10 minutes, don't rush to use your card. Why? Casinos calculate rewards based on your average daily theoretical, ADT, which divides your total play by the number of days you visit. Say you go 3 times a month, play 2 hours each time, and bet $1,000, but one day you play 5 minutes for $50. That 5-minute day counts as a full visit, dragging down your ADT and shrinking your rewards. My friend Sarah, who loves Caesar's Palace, once stopped by to claim a free meal voucher, played 3 minutes, and left. The next month, her perks were cut in half. When she argued with customer service, they said her ADT was too low, and the system auto-adjusted her rewards. Worse, some casinos have no-play day rules. If you keep claiming perks without playing, they might suspect you're milking the system and could suspend your benefits or ask you to explain at the desk. Caesars is strict about this. My friend John got warned for multiple no-play days and risks losing perks permanently. So for quick stops, skip the card to avoid trouble. To maximize your player's card, strategize. Focus on one casino or group, like MGM Properties, Bellagio, MGM Grand, Mandalay Bay, which share a unified reward system with transferable points. Next, learn the casino's point rules. At Win, $1 wagered earns 1 point, and 1,000 points get you $10 in free play. Venetian's system is trickier, often requiring specific machines to earn points faster. My friend Tom targets Win's high-return machines, and in 6 months, racked up enough points for a luxury cruise. Finally, check your account regularly. Many casinos, like MGM Rewards or Caesars Rewards, have apps to track points and perks. Sarah now checks her app before every visit to see available free play or discounts, ensuring she never misses out. Here's a casino secret. Players' card data doesn't just affect rewards, it can determine your status. High frequency, big betting players might get flagged as VIPs, earning invites to exclusive events like private poker tournaments or celebrity meet and greets. Mike once got invited to a closed Bellagio party, where he met a rock band's drummer, all expenses paid. Without a card, those doors stay shut. So, don't underestimate the player's card. It's not just a perk ticket, it's your leverage with the casino. Another hidden perk. Players' cards help you track your gambling habits. After a session, check your app's betting records. You might be shocked. My friend Laura thought she was a casual gambler until she saw she spent $3,000 in a month at Venetian. That woke her up, and she cut back on casino trips, opting for free entertainment instead. Laura says, "Without the card, I wouldn't have known how much I spent." So, the card isn't just for perks. It's a mirror for your spending limits. One thing to note, players' card policies vary widely. Big Vegas casinos have transparent, generous point systems, but smaller local ones might have high redemption thresholds or limited perks. My friend Mark loves small Nevada casinos, but their cards only yield minor gifts, far less valuable than Vegas suites or vouchers. If you hop between casinos, prioritize big-name chains for better point value. Next, many think you must bet max credits when sitting at a slot, like it's an unwritten rule. This idea has historical roots but is outdated. Old mechanical reel slots required max bets to activate all pay lines or qualify for jackpots. For example, on vintage machines, betting less than $3 meant no shot at the progressive. But modern slots have changed. Max bets aren't always necessary. On some new machines, max bets might be $5 or $10, but a $3 bet still qualifies for the jackpot, just with slightly adjusted odds. Your bet size scales with potential payouts. Max bets boost returns but aren't mandatory. My friend David loved a high volatility slot and thought max $10 bets were a must, burning through $200 in minutes. Then he studied the machine's pay table and found $2 bets activated all pay lines with proportional odds. He switched to $2 spins, played an hour, and hit a $150 bonus round. Lesson: know the rules before throwing cash in blindly. Modern slots are multi-denominational, with bets ranging from 50 cents to $50. The design has shifted from max bet to cover the cost, meaning your bet needs to activate all pay lines or features. Some themed games require a few dollars to unlock mega jackpots, far below max bets. High-limit machines clearly show minimum qualifying bets. Signs saying max bet increases when chances can mislead. They mean higher bets yield higher potential payouts. For example, a machine's top jackpot might be 10 times less likely at 50 cents than $5, but long-term returns are similar. A few games explicitly boost feature odds with higher bets, but they're rare. The key is checking the machine's rules and your budget. Spend 30 seconds on the pay table or help screen to find the minimum qualifying bet. My friend Lisa loves an animal-themed game and found $1.20 activates all pay lines, saving her from the $6 max bet. She's played this way for 6 months, stretching sessions by half an hour and occasionally hitting small bonuses. Don't fall for the high bet, high return trap. Casinos' design prompts to push bigger bets, but long-term return gaps are small. David learned that with a limited budget, mid-range bets like $1 to $2 cover pay lines without busting him in minutes. He also noticed low-bet machines often trigger small bonuses, extending playtime. Lisa's trick is testing with low bets for 20 minutes to gauge a machine's vibe before raising stakes slightly. This keeps her relaxed within her budget. Machine settings vary by casino. Vegas slots often have higher returns than local casinos due to competition, needing perks and looser machines to draw players. I once played in Atlantic City and felt the machines were tight. Later, I learned local casinos set returns 1 to 2% lower than Vegas for profit. So, choose big-name or tourist-heavy casinos for friendlier settings. Also, new machines are often looser to attract players. My friend Ethan targets new slots, claiming they pay out more in the first few months as casinos promote them. He once bet $50 on a new machine, played 30 minutes, and won $200, catching the honeymoon phase. Volatility matters too. Low bet machines have low volatility, paying small wins often. High bet machines are volatile, with long dry spells but bigger payouts. David found high bet machines suit quick sprints, while low bet ones are for long entertainment. Match bets to goals. Low for longevity, high for a gamble, but always mind your budget. Lisa caps each machine at 30 minutes. If no bonus, she switches. If it's not paying, we're not vibing today, she says, avoiding cold machines. Hand-pay jackpots, $1,200 and up, are many gamblers' dreams, thrilling but unrealistic as goals. Whether betting 50 cents or $100, hitting $1,200 triggers a hand pay, but the odds vary wildly. A 50-cent bet hitting $1,200 needs a 2400x return, like catching lightning, 99% disappointment. A $100 bet needs just a 12x return, far likelier, but who bets $100 casually? Most players have limited budgets, and chasing hand pays can wreck your mindset. My friend Chris, on his first Vegas trip, targeted a hand pay on a roulette-themed slot, betting $5 a spin. He lost $500 in 30 minutes without a bonus. He later groaned, should have aimed smaller, like winning $100 and leaving. Slot goals should focus on fun and loss control, not overnight riches. Try small targets. Bring $20, aim for $40, hit a bonus round, or win 50x your bet, like $25 on a 50-cent spin. Lisa brings $100, aiming for a bonus or doubling up. Winning $200 is unrealistic, but $50 makes my day, she says, staying relaxed with fewer letdowns. Casinos know players chase big wins, so screens flash jackpot or mega win to spike adrenaline. But progressive jackpot odds are often 1 in a million or worse. Chris now sets win stops, like switching machines or leaving after $50. This shifted him from chasing jackpots to securing small wins, boosting his mood and wallet. Casinos have a psychological trap, the near-miss effect. Ever notice slots often stop one symbol short of a big win or just miss a bonus? It's intentional, called the near-miss illusion, making you think one more spin will hit. My friend Emily, hooked by near misses, upped bets and lost more. She now sets a loss limit, like $50, to avoid being reeled in. Stay clear-headed, set realistic goals, and dodge the jackpot dream trap. One overlooked issue, taxes. Hand-paid jackpots require tax forms, W-2G in the US, which can dampen the thrill. My friend Claire hit a $1,500 hand pay and was ecstatic until taxes took a chunk, leaving less than expected. She now factors taxes into her budget, expecting $900 from a $1,200 win. This prep keeps her grounded. Some historical context. The $1,200 hand pay threshold was set in the 1970s when inflation was lower, and it was a true big win. Today, $1,200 barely covers a Vegas suite, yet the tax threshold hasn't budged. Smaller wins now trigger tax issues without feeling worth it. Claire calculates tax costs on high-limit slots to avoid surprise shocks. Betting too aggressively is a common casino mistake. My gambling buddies and I say, bet what you bring. Bring $100 but bet $10 a spin, and you're done in 10 spins. Slots can devour cash in seconds. 10 spins might lose everything or return pennies. Modern slots spin 500 to 600 times an hour, so at $5 a spin, $100 lasts 20 spins, 5 minutes if luck's bad. My friend James, new to Atlantic City, brought $200 and bet $25 a spin in the high-limit zone, losing it all in 10 minutes. He sighed, if I'd bet $1, I'd have played an hour. To play longer, match bets to budget. With $100, bet $1 or 50 cents for 100 to 200 spins, upping bonus odds. For 3 hours, factor in 500 spins per hour and pick a sustainable bet. Some machines activate all features at low bets, like a Western-themed game at 40 cents versus $2. James now sets an hourly budget, like $50, betting 50 cents to $1, playing over 2 hours and sometimes hitting small bonuses. Casinos nudge heavy betting with autospin features, letting machines run without button presses. It's risky, stripping pace control and burning cash faster. My friend Sophie loved autospin, but once lost $300 in 30 minutes, double her plan. She now spins manually, pausing to ask, is this worth it? This habit saves her money. Psychology plays a role, the urge to chase losses. After losing a few spins, many bet bigger to win it back, often spiraling deeper. Emily lost $100, upped bets from $1 to $5 to catch up, and lost $200 in 10 minutes. Her lesson? Stop after a loss, grab coffee, and reassess. Casinos love chase players. Emotions cloud judgment, boosting their profits. Set a budget, stick to it, and don't let impulses ruin your wallet. Machine rhythm varies. Some are fast, spinning in under 2 seconds. Others, with animations, take 5. Fast machines encourage overbetting, draining you before you blink. Sophie prefers slower machines for calmer decisions. James picks corner machines for quiet focus, helping him stick to his budget. Casino culture differs. In Vegas, players obsess over returns, some calculating odds. In Atlantic City, players are drawn to flashy machines. I saw a Vegas regular note every machine's bets and payouts, winning $500 by picking loose ones. This diligence is rare locally, but worth emulating. Observe machines and others' wins to avoid dead ends. Many play penny slots for safety, thinking low bets lose slower. But tiny denominations might miss better returns. Data shows higher denominations often have slightly better payouts. The gap is small but adds up. For a slot, a penny bet might be 50 cents minimum, while a nickel bet is $1.25. If budget allows, bumping from $1 to $1.25 can improve returns, turning losses into break-evens or small wins. My friend Ben, on a mythology-themed slot, found nickel bets had a 1% better return than pennies, earning $10 to $20 extra over time. He turned losing sessions into small wins. Higher denominations carry risks, more spins, faster losses. Slots are negative expectation games. You'll lose long-term. Don't think rapid spins control outcomes. The RNG locks results the moment you press. Some believe stop buttons affect outcomes, but that's a myth. The RNG decides instantly. Ben once spun fast to reach a bonus, losing quicker. He now paces himself, watching the machine's mood for small win chances. To hit bonuses faster, lower bets and speed up, but cap your budget. My friend Rachel, on an Asian-themed slot, found 50-cent fast spins triggered bonuses more than $2 slow play. Smaller bonuses, but more frequent, kept her happy. She sets a spin goal, like 100 spins for a bonus, or she switches machines, maximizing fun on a budget. Denomination differences tie to volatility. Low denomination machines have low volatility, frequent small wins. High denomination ones are volatile, with long droughts but bigger payouts. Ben uses high denomination slots for quick sprints, low for long play. Rachel caps machines at 30 minutes, switching if no bonus, saying, "If it's not paying, we're not clicking." This avoids cold machine traps. A lesser-known secret, machine cycles. While RNG ensures independent spins, some machines have short-term volatility cycles, paying slightly more at certain times. My friend Kevin plays during openings or holidays, believing machines are looser to draw crowds. He bet $100 on Thanksgiving, won $300, suspecting festive tweaks. No hard proof, but many gamblers swear by it. Worth a shot. Mindset is key. Casinos make you excited, impulsive, but stay cool. Before playing, ask, "What's my goal? How much can I lose?" My friend Daniel brings a card noting his budget and goal, like $100 budget, win $50 or play 2 hours. This keeps him in control. He splits cash, like $50 per hour, resting after each chunk. This segmented strategy prevents panic and losses and secures wins. Daniel says it's his casino lifeline. A casino rule: late nights breed mistakes. Dim lights, alcohol, and fatigue make players reckless. I saw a guy at 2 a.m. lose $1,000 shouting, "Next spin's the one." He left broke, no breakfast money. Set a curfew, like 11 p.m., to dodge the midnight trap. Cultural quirks vary. Vegas players study machines. Macau players pick lucky spots. My friend Grace, in Macau, chose a doorside machine for good vibes and won $200. No science, but the placebo relaxed her, reducing rash bets. She now picks quiet Vegas corners for focus, cutting impulsive wagers. Casino design has a trick: lights and sounds. Flashing displays and cheery music pump excitement, hinting next spin wins. My friend Ryan fell for ding-ding win sounds, playing extra spins. He now uses earphones with his music, sticking to a $100 budget. Blocking the noise lets me track my cash, he says. Slot history is fun. Invented in 1895, early mechanical slots used levers, paying gum or beer. Crude and stingy, they pale next to today's electronic slots with complex math. RNGs churn thousands of numbers per second for fairness, but the house edge, 5 to 15%, means $5 to $15 lost per $100 bet long term. My friend Paul, a stats nerd, calculated a 95% return slot loses $50 over 1,000 spins, but 20% card perks cut it to $40. His tactic: high return slots and perks to trim losses. Another secret: machine grouping. Big casinos divide slots into zones: high limit, low limit, new machines, with varying returns. A manager told me high limit zones have slightly better payouts to lure big spenders. Paul targets low bet machines in high limit zones, betting $2 on a $200 budget, playing 2 hours and winning $150 once. This cross-zone trick needs observation but pays off. A mental trap, believing machines remember. Some think a recent jackpot means no more wins, or a dry machine is due. RNG makes each spin independent, machines forget. My friend Megan lost $300 on a drained machine post-jackpot, then learned it's a myth. She now treats every spin as fresh, ignoring past results. Another trap: free drinks. Perks seem nice but loosen inhibitions, extending play. My friend Nathan, buzzed, forgot his budget and lost $500. He now sticks to water or coffee, staying sharp. This keeps his budget tight and play fun.